You care about crazy.
No,
And by the way, we're not black. How about that? We're not black, nigga. We're Indian.
Yeah.
We're Native American.
Yeah.
How many of y'all grandmothers got Indian in your family?
Yeah, I'm first. Period.
I'm Indian.
Wait a second, but what happened to the Indians? We black. Show me black on the planet.
Because he's
Why
the
you stop
master of
recording?
Allah. He knows the fucking shit.
Why you sound crazy? Nah, because you think I sound crazy.
No, you don't sound crazy. You sound fucking legit.
I'm still recording.
You're talking
Thank
true. You're talking true.
All right, all praises to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rahak HaKadosh. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Aki and the Aqua, so you children that believe on this word. Shalom to the speckled bird that's scattered around the four corners of the globe. It's your brother Kalak Hart coming back at you with another video. And as you saw in the beginning, Kanye West, Yee or Yeezus or whatever you want to call him, he brought up the fact that race is made up. You know, first and foremost, we're not black. That's true. Black is the color of his jacket, his facial hair. You know, it's the color. It means void of light. That's what the word black means. And then he said, we're the Indians. We're the Native Americans. Well, truth be told, yeah, some jakes do go back to the Native American side. A lot of jakes do. Because you got to understand, the Native Americans, so-called Native Americans, got here over to the Americas somewhere around 723 BC through the Assyrian captivity. Pulling that out real quick. We go to Second Esdras. And this ain't gonna be long. I just saw this and wanted to bring some things out about it. Second Esdras 13 and 40, and those are the 10 tribes which was carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Osea the king, who Salamander, the king of Assyria, led away captive. And he carried them over the waters, so they came into another land. And what's that other another land? That's talking about the Americas. Verse 41, but they took this counsel among themselves that they would lead the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where mankind never dwelt. Now, back in the day, back in time, you had the three parts of the world that was known: Africa, Asia, and Europe. You didn't know about the Americas until Christopher Columbus, or Cristobal Colon, said he discovered this new world. Well, the Native Americans were already, the Native Americans, Native Indians were already living on that side of the world before Columbus got there and said it was the new world. You had Native Americans, you had the 10 tribes. You know, the other tribes, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, they were still over in the Holy Land. You know, until they got pursued by the Romans in 70 AD, and they had to flee. So, like I said, you know, and that's a stumbling block for a lot of people, especially a lot of our people, because on one turn you say, oh, we was the Native Indians, and then on the next, we came over here on slave ships too. But you got to understand, those are two different. Like I said, it's the northern tribe and the southern tribe. They had to split when King Solomon died. They went to the northern, the Israelites, and then the southern kingdom was the Jews, as known today as the Jews. There was a split. I think it talks about it in 2 Kings. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But it talks about in 2 Kings. It also talks about it in Tobit. I want to say, let's see if we can pull that up real quick. Is it Tobit 4? So like it, bear with me. Tobit 13 and 1, it says, Then Tobit wrote a prayer of rejoicing and said, Blessed be the Most High that liveth forever, and blessed be his kingdom. For he do scourge and have mercy. He leadeth down to hell and bring it up again. Neither is there any that can avoid his hand. And that hand is the northern kingdom coming over here to the Americas, and then later getting taken down. Later getting taken down by the European, so-called Europeans, so Esau, Edom. That's probably prophecy. Verse 3, it says, Confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for I have scattered us among them. Because look, we're scattered amongst the heathen. That's the confusion today. Like when we go into, hold on, I want to say the point was in 14. I want to say, because Tobit was a eyewitness. But back to that race is made up. We got this article here, White History Month, day 13. It says, white people were invented in 1681. This may sound shocking surely white people inhabited countries across Europe for hundreds, if not thousands of years, right? No, that's not right. Esau, Edom came out of those caves. Petra, Mount Seir, Mount Seir. The ideal to create white people to group distant Europeans' nationalities together into a single group had not been done until 1681 in Maryland or Virginia. What happened in 1681 to cause colonial lawmakers to create a classification of people who have never considered themselves a group before? What inspired them to invent white people? To understand this, we need to revisit history, and especially the scholarship of Dr. Jacqueline Batalores' groundbreaking book, Birth of a White Nation, The Invention of White People and the Relevance Today. So, here we can read the first part. It says, when we re-examine American history, we need to remember one thing: America is a company. That's right, because look, you got a birth certificate, you got a social security card, you got all of these documents that let you know this place is a corporation. If you can't take care of your children, they go to the state. The state take care of them, and now they're in the state hands. When you die, when you pass along, they say you're expired. This place is a corporation. This was a theory, pretty much put in play. After 100 years of attempts by European powers to colonize the New World, the first successful English colony was Jamestown in 1607. The colony was a business venture financed and organized by the London Virgin Company, a joint stock company whose owners were looking for gold. The motives of the Virginia Company were explicit: secure profit for the shareholders. Like I said, you can go into this article and read more into it. Why they made you black, you brown. It's made up. People. There's nations of people on here. 18 nations, biblical nations of people that's still around today. That's still around today. But like I said, Kanye bug out. You know, he wants to sit at the table with these small hatters, and he keeps going on these rants. And as a matter of fact, that girl that's next to him, Yes Jules, I went to high school with this girl, which is very ironic to me, if you ask me. I went to high school with that girl. That's besides the point. But it's just shocking that I would see. It shouldn't be shocking, but it's just, it's like, whoa, okay. But like I said, Kanye's bugged out. One moment he was saying that all the tribes are black. Now he's saying we're Indian and slavery was a choice. You know how Kanye is, man. You know how he is, man. Bugged out Negro 2/3 that just want to voice his opinions about stuff that he don't really know anything about. He has some light about it, but he don't understand fully because he's already sold himself out. So, like I said, this was just made to be short. It wasn't made to be long. I just had to bring out that article, let you know that the term white, black, brown wasn't invented until 1681 for social construct. So people don't really know their identity walking around in America. They just think they're white or black or brown, don't really know their true nationality. So with that said, I hope you got something out of it. Shalom.